Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories with May. Today, we're going to continue where we left off yesterday by answering several more very important, tough questions to reflect, to keep us motivated throughout this crisis. But before that, I want to tell you a story about a school of fishes in a large pond. Okay? Once upon a time, there was a very large pond with many fishes in it, and in it has three good friends, three fishes that's always together. So one day, a fisherman came and casted his net and realized that, wow, there's so many fishes in this pond. I must get my friends back here tomorrow. So the three fishes saw that the fisherman was planning to contact his friends and get his friends to the pond and discuss among themselves. The wisest fish among all said, guys, we need to move away from this pond. A crisis is coming. However, one of the fish said that, no, this is our home. How can we leave our home? I'm so comfortable here. And after arguing for a while, they decided to part ways. Two of the fishes left the pond, and the one that was reluctant was left behind. Unfortunately, the next day, when all the fishermen came, the one that was left behind got caught as well. So the moral of the story is for us to always look at the bigger picture, especially in times of crisis like what we are facing now. It is not a good time to be attached to anything at the moment. So we have to let go of some temporary attachment in times of crisis. So attachment such as attachment to your brand, to your job, to a certain position, or maybe attachment to your business that you have grown all these years, or attachment money and power. So all these are attachments that will hold us back from taking opportunities of what we could have done during a crisis like this. So this leads us to the next 5 questions. So how do we look at the bigger picture? It is time to set some new goals, right? So these questions have helped me set goals and keep to the goals in times of different crises. So first question is, what is my biggest goal? So ask yourself that, what is your biggest goal in this particular moment? It has to be something that you have never done before in your life, and write down this goal so that you can reflect back on it. Question number 2 is, how would I feel inside if I have achieved my goal today? So visualize that you have already achieved your goal, and what would you feel? When you are not feeling motivated in future, you can look back at this list. The third question is, what would the consequence be if I do not achieve this goal? So the goal that you choose have to be something quite significant with quite big consequences if you do not achieve them. Because if I were to set a goal, say I want to cook a rendang dish, and if I don't achieve the goal, what's the worst that can happen? I'll just order in some food, right? But choose a goal with dire consequence so that it's important enough for you to want to keep towards that goal. The fourth question is, what is the best thing that could happen to me after achieving this goal? So again, visualize that you have already achieved this goal. What are the good things that would come? This is also a very powerful affirmation because it will keep me motivated towards wanting to complete and achieve this goal. And the final, most important question to ask is, who can support me in achieving this goal? So is there somebody around you now that can help you with this goal? Is there someone, do you need to contact someone new to help you with this goal? And once you have that, you will start making action plans, the people you need to talk to and the steps you need to take in order to work towards this goal. So 5 big questions to ask yourself tonight before you sleep. Reflect on it. And before we end each episode of Bedtime Stories with Me, as always, we do a small gratitude reflection. So think about one good thing that has happened to you today that made you feel really grateful. You have that? And think about the people around that memory. It can be your family members, it can be someone virtual, it can be your pets. And then silently say thanks. Thank you, because in spite of whatever negative things that have happened to you today, you will always have that one moment that you are grateful for. With that, my friends, we end today's episode of Bedtime Stories with Me. I'll see you tomorrow for the final 5 questions to reflect to keep yourself motivated during a crisis. Bye!